4 chefs.
Kevin.
Rob.
Haley.
Tyler.
4 courses.
Best drink.
So for the drink round.
First up is drinks.
Best appetizer.
For the appetizer.
Best entree.
Best main dish.
Entree.
For the entree round.
For dessert.
Dessert round.
4 weeks,
American. Mexican.
Italian. Asian week.
but only one.
Everybody did a great job. The one that stood out the most to me, the most original.
Best all-time ever, hands down.
I thought everyone did an awesome job.
Will be the next Mooney Cookoff champion.
This was very difficult.
That was a hard one.
And I really had a tough time with it, but
I had a really hard time with this.
I just think
this one really had a lot of competition.
These decisions were really hard, but
I'm voting for
I'm voting for
My vote for
I'm kind of voting between
well, my vote is for Now it's time for me to cast my vote.
Hey there! So I am the first one to be voting on the Mooney Cookoff Council. So I'm voting for who was the best drink of the 4 weeks. That was a hard one because I think everybody did a great job. I think I'm going between Kevin and Tyler, which was the margarita and then sangria, and the colada and the Mai Tai. And for me, I just think I really liked Kevin's better. So I'm voting for Kevin for drinks.
it's voting night. I vote for Trump. But they tell me that's not what we're voting for tonight. We're voting for the winner of the Mooney Cookoff Classic. And this is the Mooney Cookoff Council. And what I'm voting for tonight first is drinks. And some of my favorite. But this person just made 2 actually incredible drinks. Very consistent. Both were top notch. So I give this one Tyler.
okay, it is my turn to vote, and I would just like to say these decisions were really hard. I thought everyone did an awesome job with all of the courses, and all the food was amazing. So no hard feelings to anyone. But first up is drinks, and I voted for Tyler in this category. I really thought that he stayed with the theme really well and really just hit it out of the park with his 2 drinks for Asian Week.
So for the drink round, I cast my vote for Haley. She was the only one who made a drink I did not hate. She made a Hawaiian heartthrob smoothie I thought was delicious, and she also surprised us with a Smirnoff Ice, which I easily
Lost to
Tanner at the ice competition. I'm sure he'll edit it in to say otherwise, but Haley wins the drink round for me.
So now I am voting for the best appetizer of the 4 weeks. And again, everybody did a great job. The one that stood out the most to me was Haley's homemade guacamole and bacon wrapped jalapenos. And so I am voting for Haley.
So back again to cast my appetizer vote. This one really had a lot of competition, and I really had a tough time with it, but overall it came down to some Mexican guacamole, some incredible jalapeno poppers, and I want this guy to be my governor. But again, this is the wrong election, and hey gets my vote.
So for appetizers, I had a really hard time with this. In the end, I decided to go with Kevin for my vote. He was very original with his raviolis. That was super good, and also very on cuisine with the salad that he made. So he got my vote.
For the appetizer, also hottest in the office, goes to Haley. And you may be thinking, 2 votes for my wife. And you're right, it's to keep me out of the doghouse. Haley made homemade guacamole, and she also made bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers, which were delicious. Great job, Haley.
I am voting for the best entree of the 4 weeks. As again, they were all awesome. I'm kind of voting between Tyler and Kevin. Kevin's Mongolian beef was great, but the beef was just a little overdone for me. Tyler had a whole bunch of homemade things, homemade tamales, taco bowls, and the chili roast and homemade salsa. So I just feel like he was a clear winner in the entree.
All right, so my vote for best main dish, best all-time ever, President of the USA, Reagan. But since we're voting for food, it's not even American. Jesus, it's Mexican. And Tyler's Chipotle copycat beef, his tamales, his homemade salsa. Oh my God, he went above and beyond. That was a ton of work, and it was absolutely delicious. I got no choice there. Tyler, great job on the main dish.
Okay, entree. This one was also really hard. I thought everybody did a great job. I know I keep saying that, but it's true. I gave my vote to Tyler. I thought he went above and beyond with 2 really full dinners in one, and the homemade salsa and just everything was really like his best effort, and perfect Mexican cuisine. So he got my vote for entree.
For the entree round, this was very difficult, but my vote is for Dad. Dad made delicious Mongolian beef and spicy chicken. He also threw in some extra dad jokes, which I thought were hilarious. Great job, Dad.
For my vote for the dessert, I absolutely believe that Haley was the most original, but I just couldn't get past the taste of Tyler's cheesecake. It was delicious. So he has my vote for dessert.
All right, up for my dessert vote. Well, dessert vote, actually, the winner of that comes down to, is just the love of my life, Martina McBride. Oh, I really did like the churros y chocolate. It was incredible, handmade, deep fried, handmade chocolate, hands down. Rob, you're the love of my life. You win.
Okay, for dessert, I went with Robin's churros. I thought they were super well executed. Kind of a tough dish to make. I thought she went above and beyond with making her own chocolate sauce and all of that with it too. They were really well cooked and really delicious, so she got my vote for dessert.
And for the last round, the dessert round, I am voting for the only person who stuck true to the theme and made something authentic for the Mexican round. And my vote goes to Mom. Great job with those cinnamon churros with that chocolate sauce. Absolutely delicious. I'd love to have it again. Welcome back to week 2. Well, welcome back to week 3. Welcome back to the Mooney Cook-Off. Tyler coming to you from south of the border. Tonight I have made for you, I made cannoli cheesecake, homemade taco bowl tortillas, a Benihana inspired Heiko colada. I made tamales, Mai Tai, buffalo chicken ranch dip. I think I did amazing. And I think I did really well, and I'm proud of the work I put into this, and hope everyone enjoyed.
Amazing.
It was incredible.
Well, I thought this drink was delicious.
It's got a kick, but it's not too bad.
Really great flavor.
Really complimented by the salty chip.
And oh my God, that graham cracker buttery crust
I like the flavor.
was absolutely delicious.
It was cooked really well. You know, I really like that spice. Just overall really good.
Overall, I think that was a really good dish. It was a strong appetizer from Towers.
As much as I don't want to, it's going to be really hard not to vote these the best too. Good job, Tyler.
Hey Haley. Hey Mom. Hey Dad. By now, you've seen all the votes have been cast and totaled, and I am your Mooney Cook-Off Grand Champion. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for bringing your A game each week. It really inspired me to do my best, and unfortunately for you, my best was just a little bit better than yours. You know, when I look back on this years from now, I'm not going to remember the money, the fame. I'm going to remember all the great meals we shared together. So I'll see you next year when I'll be cooking up a repeat. See you later.